bunch of fish. Time to go for an artesian bath. Well, it might be a freshwater prawn, not a cherubim. Just pulled into Westbourne Sheering Shed. It's a Hipcamp campground, well, station stay. We run into a bit of a storm out here. It's blowing up. Give you more of a look around once this blows over, hopefully soon. So back to it, Westbourne Sheering Shed. That's the name of the campground. It's on a station stay, Hipcamp, as I've mentioned. One site, maximum 20 people. I think it's $30 a night. There is a shower and some toilets inside the shearing shed. It's a fire pit. They give you a map for driving around the station. I think the drive takes about 2 hours. They'll deliver firewood to you as well, cost you money. What else? Yabbies, they reckon catch yabbies here. We got told most of the communication with the operator was via text. Initially via email, but text when we got closer to the date. We're about, I don't know, 10 k's or so west of Barcaldine, so about 100 k's east of Longreach. And we got told to park up on the gravel when we got here. We decided not to, for obvious reasons. We know the couple that were in here last night and they've dug it up a little bit. Bit of a mess. It was really soft, so we stayed off the gravel. The information on the website suggests that you book this place, you got the whole place to yourself. So one site. Somebody camped up in here though, probably a station worker. Got his swag out and the fridge is full of food. There was an information book here. The boss has got that inside the home. A little bit of info in here about it. Dunblane Station, there you go. One toilet, one shower. If you're wondering what the smells is like, well, it smells like a shearing shed. I don't know where they shear the sheep because I can't see any clippers unless they plug them in. Electric ones these days, I suppose. Oh, there's an old one. Old style. It's the main highway out here, and just on the other side that's the railway line between the east coast out to Longreach. I'm not certain, but I think that the water pulled up from the bore here might be artesian, might be. Didn't show you this on the way back. All across anyhow. A couple of bathtubs, you can see that. A little bar across the top, put your drinks on. So we know the people who were here last night, and they certainly sent us some pictures of them having a gin and tonic and a wine in here last night. There is power and water's power point over there. I didn't see the water point over there, there must be a water point over there. I saw a water tap before out the back here. Over there, it's a power point here. The pump was hooked up to that, but we've connected our power up to it because our extension lead doesn't go that far. The manager's just given us directions to come to this little billabong. It's Yabby Pot time. Let's see how we go. Bait of choice today is dirty, stinking, rotting chicken tenderloins. So we'll see how we go with those, eh? Still on Dunblane Station. We've come into a paddock called McBride's. Electric fence, watch out. They're never fun. Anyhow, and the manager said we should come in here. There's an artesian bore here. I think he said it was about 100 metres deep, and the casing's ruptured and it flows all the time. You can see that here. Where we're throwing in the Yabby Pots is part of where all this water comes out. The information he's given us suggests that it's pretty warm water, so I'm just going to feel, Yeah, that's pretty warm. A little bit of a sulfur dioxide smell. He set up this little tank over here. Let's see if I can fall over in this mud now. And a solar pump to fill up the tub. And he says, great spot to spend a sunset. This is another one of his camp areas. Well, pots have been in about an hour and a half. Let's see how they are. Just got to get a bucket. Gonna leave them out for another hour or two. Start with the closest one, just down here, eh? Well, you would have seen that. 3 yabbies in that one. And Prue's caught lots of fish. That one was just out past these reeds.
No meat left in there at all.
It's got 4 yabbies in it as well. We'll probably keep 3 of those and throw the other one away. Don't know what sort of fish they are. This one's got hold of the net pretty well. Yeah, I don't know what sort of fish they are. They don't look like an invasive species, but I might be wrong. Nothing on that pot, so I'll move him. See how this one is down here. Got 1 yabby and a couple of fish, so I'll move that pot too, I think. Put a bit more fresh bait in it too. Just heading out from the shearing shed, you might be able to see it there, to check those Yabby Pots. This will be the last time I pull them out because we head off tomorrow. Alright, time to check those pots. We moved them around, as you know. We had 2 up further, but the furthest one we had no yabbies in it, and the one this side of it only had 1 yabby in it. Bunch of silver perch. The little pot we had down in here had lots of silver perch in it, 3 yabbies. And a pot out here we had 3 yabbies. So at the moment we've got 2 pots out here. So when the boss pulls in, you might want to pull that rope in down there first, Prue. Been told that the water hole's pretty low at the moment, even though there's been a bit of rain around. Well, 1 silver perch and nothing else. This is one we got 3 yabbies out of over here this afternoon. And the pot, looks like that one's been upside down. Some silver perch and no yabbies. Yeah, the silver perch, we actually asked the owner of the station. They were. Prue just spotted some cherrapin. There's one there, one little one. And there's another one in here. We'll have a look at that when we get it out. Well, it might be a freshwater prawn, not a cherrapin, but it's got some little nippers on it down the front here. So I'm going to call it for cherrapin. Doesn't look like a red claw, yeah, in the water. Well, that's not a very good start, is it? We've just got 2 pots out here. One pot's tied to the reed over here, which is where we've got 3. Yabbies just down in here before. This one's thrown out a bit further. There's a whole bunch of silver perch in this one last time. Bunch of fish. No chicken in there, but I'll tell you what, a whole bunch of silver perch. Plenty of bait. Oh, there's a yabby in there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yabbies. We'll probably put 1 or 2 of them back. I'm going to throw these 3 back. Some people would keep them, but you know, we're only here for a night. One more night. Well, tonight's our last night, and we need to leave some stock behind, eh? There he goes. There he goes. This one's a different colour. Looks like it's thrown its shell just recently. So, well, I've probably got about a dozen yabbies in there. So what am I going to do with them? Fresh water, just above their heads in a bucket overnight, just so they can purge themselves. Put them in the fridge, put them to sleep. Then I boil some water up with about 1 teaspoon for every 5 litres of sugar, maybe a tablespoon of honey as well, and boil them up. Once they change colours to a nice ruby red, I'll turn the heater off and let them cool down for about 10 minutes in the water, take them out and have a feast. Time to go for an artesian bath. Watch the sunset. Have a beer. Still some water in here, which is good. Some of it's leaked out in here. One of the great artesian spa baths. Westbourne Sheering Shed. Sunset. Sunset's meant to be 6:22 tonight. We're not that far off that. The boss hanging around over there in the other one. We filled these up about an hour and a half ago.